So I don't know about you guys, but all these subscription platforms to watch TV is actually dying. Like a lot of them. And you know what's taking over? YouTube is actually taking over full throttle in 2025. And to be honest, this is the best time to become a content creator. Like it is, because there's a lot of these platforms that's fallen off. Let's talk about Netflix. How many people, let me know in the comments, how many people actually pay for a Netflix subscription? What actually is good on there to watch outside of what you can find on YouTube? I feel like YouTube is just more natural. It's just my opinion, but I do want to dive into this video by vidIQ, and it's called Netflix is Dead. And when I seen it, I was like, you know what, this might be true. Not only Netflix, but there's a lot of platforms. I mean, Amazon Prime Video dead, Netflix dead, Hulu dead. The list goes on. The list goes on. The only one that really stands strong is Disney Plus, and that's only for the children, you know, but outside of that, everything else is dead. Let's go back to DVDs.
It's 1 p.m. on a random Monday afternoon. You're on your lunch break, you got 20 minutes to kill. What are you watching? Probably YouTube, right?
YouTube.
Okay, let's switch it up.
Yeah,
it's
there's
Friday
no
night,
doubt.
you're on your
YouTube.
couch, you pick up the remote. What app do you choose? If you said YouTube, you're not alone. Here's the
Right,
crazy thing, though. YouTube isn't just dominating short videos
it's
anymore.
dominating.
It's taking over
I
the
love
biggest
YouTube.
screen in your house. So how did YouTube go from snackable content to the king of your living room? And what does that mean for the future of streaming? Well, we gonna talk about it. Let's start with some numbers that might blow your mind. First up, YouTube is now the most watched streaming platform on TV. In January alone, it accounted for 8.6% of all TV streaming time in the US, while Netflix sat at 7.9, which is, that blew my mind. I was like, YouTube beat Netflix? It sure did, John. It sure did. And then that is more than the next 8 platforms combined.
Wow.
But it doesn't stop there. Everyday users around the world watch over 1 billion hours of YouTube content on their TVs. Watch time for YouTube on TV has grown by over 400% over the past few years. Meanwhile, Netflix hours are just now starting to plateau. And here's where it gets really interesting. YouTube isn't just popular, it is basically essential. YouTube is the second most visited website in the world with over 28.5 billion visits every month. But Netflix is sitting way back here at number 26 with only 1.9 billion. What a loser. But it's not just about the clicks. When people go on YouTube, it's been documented that they stay nearly 3 times longer than they do on Netflix, where you go to watch a movie, where you go to watch shows, but people stay on YouTube longer. Let's talk about why that is. So at this point, YouTube isn't just competing with Netflix, it's pulling way ahead, which is great for us creators. But how did we get here? Why are people choosing to watch creator-led videos over the blockbuster hits that Netflix has? Well, for a long time, there's kind of been this line in the sand where media executives would pose that this is where you get the best TV shows and the best movies, and this is the entertainment streaming platform, and that over there, that's YouTube. That's kids playing Minecraft and cat videos. But there isn't that line in the sand anymore, and they can't pretend that there is. And that's why so many people are shifting their attention from platforms like Netflix to YouTube.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are shifting their attention because there was a pivotal moment in society, roughly about 4 or 5 years ago, 2020 roughly, when everyone enjoyed YouTube. And that was because we were all stuck in the house, guys. We enjoy YouTube. YouTube was our best friend. YouTube opened the doors for a lot of people to become creators, to become creative, to do something that they can do on their own. And I feel like watching TV and Netflix and Hulu and Pluto, all these major blockbuster films just was not touching the spot. And I don't know why. It's very hard to explain, but I don't know why. I think YouTube just brings a natural thing, speaking with someone or listening to someone like a podcast, or even like me. Listening to someone like me that's not even major actor. He's, IBOYPLAYS in all kind of different movies. No, I'm just this average Joe that does reactions. Hey, I think a lot of people enjoy that more so. I think we just enjoy watching someone normal just like them in their everyday lives and enjoy the thoughts and processes that normal people think, compared to watching something that is just so scripted. It's scripted from the beginning. It's scripted to the end. It's scripted to keep you watching. It kind of died out. It died out. I don't even watch Netflix. I really don't. I don't watch Netflix. I don't watch any of those platforms. You know what I watch?
Because it's not about the variety that's offered. It's about something that feels real, that you can connect to.
Right.
On Netflix, you can get scripted reality shows, which, to be fair to them, can be entertaining. But on YouTube, you get people sharing their personal experiences and their stories, and it's just something that you can really connect
human
to.
emotion,
and it can cause a profound change in yourself because you learn something along the way. One day, you might be watching somebody travel the world with just a backpack and a camera, and the next day, you're learning how to change your tire in some random dude's garage. Or you might be focusing on a new hobby that you never knew existed because YouTube just thought that you might like it.
Right.
Lately, videos are becoming longer and longer. That 4 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. I've seen some that are like 70 plus hours. Personally, I watch a podcast every week that's like 4 hours long. I can't finish it in one sitting sometimes, so I'll come back to it. But I do know that if I have a 2-hour movie on Netflix and I pause it halfway through and go do something, I'm not going to finish watching that video. I'll feel like, yeah, I kind of got the idea. I'm just going to watch something new. But for YouTube, it's unpredictable. You don't know what you're going to get out of the experience, and you want to be there for it. On YouTube, creators aren't just producing content. They are building relationships. They're responding to comments, and they're tailoring their content to what the viewers want, what they're asking for. I mean, I know it might sound crazy, but I don't have a connection to Mark Wahlberg or Chris Pratt.
I think that's one of the big ones right there. I don't have a connection to any of those guys either. Like, you know, my favorite actor of all time, I believe, is like Will Smith. Will Smith, I just, all his movies from Wild Wild West, iRobot, to every movie that we've seen that has Will Smith in it, I've watched it and I enjoyed it. But I still don't have, like, I enjoy his acting, but I don't have a personal connection to it. And so now lately it could be a new movie that comes out and I just don't care to watch them. I just don't care to watch it. You know, I expect, you know, good guy, bad guy, climax, good guy beats bad guy, end of movie. That's it. It's so predictable. But now with YouTube, you there is no good guy, bad guy. There is no climax. There is no, you're just led on this journey, you know, and that's just kind of the sweet spot about it. You're just totally led on like this, you know, this human connection of just enjoying natural people. I don't know. It's hard to explain. If you guys could let me know in the comments, that would really help me out because it's hard to explain. And also, while you're down there, leave a like and subscribe. I post videos all the time. You know the drill.
But I do have a connection to my fellow creators, this community that we've all built, that we share things with each other, we learn from each other, and that is something that just can't be replicated.
Right.
It's the same reason that a gaming live stream or a day in the life vlog can seem more personal than a television show. So, what happens when content feels real and connection takes center stage? People stick around. And when you look at the numbers, the viewing time, the visits, the engagement, it becomes pretty clear that YouTube isn't just winning the content game, it is dominating. Okay? I think I made my point. But the connection, it's not the only reason. At the moment, Netflix charges $15.49 a month for the 5 TV shows that you have it for. Okay? Let's be honest. Maybe a couple movies, but still waiting on Stranger Things, you know what I'm saying? When all of the licenses are like divided between all of these different streaming companies, and then one comes along that kind of has it handled. Like I have Paramount Plus on YouTube. I get so much from it that I'm like, why am I paying for anything else? It's ridiculous. So I just went through my Netflix account and I realized that I only have it for 3 shows. Yeah, I am canceling Netflix. I don't need it. I got YouTube, Paramount Plus stuff, whatever. It's already dominated in the connection realm, but now it's like, you know what? I think I'm gonna take your entire platform model too. Like, that's YouTube. YouTube Premium is cheaper than Netflix, and it bundles as a music service, which I don't really listen to a whole lot of music, but I do use it for the podcast, so I love it. But it's not just about the cost, it's about the ecosystem. Netflix spends billions of dollars on original programming just trying to keep the subscriptions coming in, whereas YouTube, it doesn't have to do that. Creators like you and me are just giving it our content, and we're happy to do so. Why? Because of the opportunities that YouTube gives us. The creator-driven economy is why YouTube's content is so diverse and why it will always keep growing. YouTube's approach doesn't just give viewers endless options, it scales effortlessly. Every single day, millions of videos get uploaded, which leads to thousands of hours of new content for people to consume.
Well, I still feel like YouTube Shorts is not good. I don't like shorts. I've never been a fan of shorts, TikTok, any of that stuff. I feel like that's really bad for the brain and especially bad for children. You don't let your kids watch shorts or TikTok or anything of that nature, reels. That shit is so bad for you. It kills your attention span and it's just not healthy. But you can allow your kid to watch a nice long form video that's, 30 to 45 minutes long. They can interact. There's a lot of different videos and things like that, but the short shit is dead. Don't do that. I know it is blowing up and a lot of people are making shorts and, getting hundreds of thousands of millions of views on shorts, but it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it when you talk about the effect to someone else that's watching it. It's just not worth it. I've seen so many people say, I will watch TikTok and I've been watching it and I'll look up and 4 hours have passed and I didn't get anything done. Well, yeah, because those algorithms are trained and made for you to be dumb and sit there and just be dumb. So don't do that. I mean, it's happened to many, many people. Pretty sure it's happened to you if you've watched TikTok or you got into that realm. I deleted TikTok off my phone. I used to have a TikTok, but I just don't do it anymore. But as well as YouTube Shorts, I try my best not to click on a short because they're very catchy. They'll keep you looped and you'll scroll and scroll and scroll and waste time. Don't do that. Don't do that. But a good long form video, that's the sweet spot. That's where it's at.
YouTube doesn't lift a finger to do any of it. Well, they monitor it. They make sure it goes with the guidelines. They lift a lot of fingers when it comes to security, but it's us making the content. And that is huge. We don't have to rely on a Hollywood budget. We don't have to get permission from some studio. It's us telling our story. All we need is a camera, an idea, and an upload button. Where's your upload button, Netflix? Didn't think so. But there's one more piece of the puzzle that we have to break down. That would change the game. They don't realize it. How did YouTube turn this free content model into a money-making behemoth? YouTube's content library is massive. I mean, millions of creators every day are uploading, making sure that the viewers have something new to watch, which in turn makes sure that advertisers always have a new way to showcase their products. But the best part is YouTube shares that revenue with its creators. Over the past 3 years, YouTube has paid out more than $70 billion through its partner program. Think about what that means. You as a creator don't only get to share your passion with the world, but you get paid for it. Whether you're a gaming creator pulling in millions of views, or you're a very niche creator with a small but loyal audience, which arguably, in my opinion, I think is much better. Google 1,000 true fans. Now, compare that to Netflix. Sure, they spend billions on their own programming, but what are we getting out of it? Barely entertainment.
Nothing.
But yeah, there's no direct opportunity for you or me to make money off the platform. Now, that said, I do recognize that I'm comparing apples to oranges here because they're not the same thing, but the point I'm trying to make is that I never realized how awesome this orange could be. My mind was limited to apples. Would YouTube be the apples? YouTube's winning is all I'm saying. It's not just a platform, it's a partnership. The more creators that succeed, the more that YouTube grows. The more that YouTube grows, the more opportunities creators have. The more opportunities creators have, the more creators that succeed, and so on and so on. But it's not only about money, is it? It's about influence. It's about power! YouTube is shaping the culture in a way that Netflix just can't. Creators aren't just entertainers, we're teachers, we're storytellers, we're tastemakers, we're building communities and inspiring audiences. We are making Hollywood shake in its boots. I had a different line prepared there, but you might be eating. So, while Netflix is so busy trying to keep up its subscriber numbers, YouTube is rewriting the rules of streaming. It's not about what you watch, it's who you watch. So what does this mean for the future of streaming? Are we done with subscription models? Are we ushering in a new era where creators hold all the power? I don't know. One thing's clear though, YouTube isn't competing with Netflix. It has destroyed Netflix, and Netflix doesn't even know it. Now, if you're wondering how to take advantage of all this crap that I just...
It's very true. It's very true. YouTube is absolutely dominating the streaming level of game on all phones, on all TVs. It's absolutely dominating, even when it comes to the people that provide content on YouTube. Like, I genuinely enjoy doing YouTube videos. Like, I wake up daily, coffee in hand. I sit in my office. I enjoy YouTube videos. I have my TV going. The news is behind me. I'm chilling. I'm big chilling, guys. I enjoy this. And I'm not even being paid for it. Like, I'm not being paid yet, but I enjoy it. I enjoy just giving you guys some content, showing my reaction, giving my thoughts on a lot of this stuff. I enjoy it. I feel like I have a voice, I have a word, and a lot of people will pay attention to what I say. I mean, hey, I try to keep it on a level playing field. I try to keep it 100 as best as I can, and I never tell a lie. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments, do you still actually use Netflix? Are you paying for that? Save that money a month and go take yourself out to lunch once a month. That's that money right there. Go take yourself out to lunch, go eat, enjoy, but get rid of Netflix. Just watch YouTube. We're normal people just like you. Just watch YouTube. Just watch YouTube. It's so worth it. But you guys, YouTube has picked out a video just for you to watch next. Make sure you sit back and enjoy it. Till next time, folks, I'll see you in the next one.